What's going on, everybody? Game Shadamas here, giving you guys a little grenade launching montage today. Been playing quite a lot of Battlefield over the last couple weeks, and preparing a couple Gamer 101s and this new series that I'm working on that I'm pretty excited about. And you know, while I've been playing, I'm not always, you know, recording for my project. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna play as the medic or this or that. But every time I tend to be the medic, I've been floating towards this grenade launcher a lot more. I've been getting really ridiculous with it too. This is just like a bunch of random just snippets of some of the games that I had. I was kind of clearing my entire hard drive and I just pulled up some games and just started grabbing some of the grenade launching kills in it. Like this one from across the map. Totally well aimed at that sniper. I feel like I've been averaging like 3 or 4 kills, if not more, a game with the grenade launcher. As long as once you can get it down and you get used to kind of firing on the run and not like sitting back there and just kind of firing away, you can get away with some bullshit. Like for example, this guy right here, he kills me with his grenade launcher, right? Which I probably should have killed him too because I shot him pretty much dead on. But I know he's in this building sitting here camping, so I just turn around and blow him right up again. I mean, that's awesome. That's awesome when you spawn back in and you're like, haha, I know where you're at, you little bitch. Or that guy, like, trying to hide behind the wall. There's just angles and things that the grenade launcher, that, you know, the grenade launcher can do that just other weapons cannot. Like, even the rocket launcher, you know, it doesn't have that arc that the grenade launcher does. So you can kind of get around certain obstacles sometimes, which is pretty nice. If it was up to me, if like the support class had the grenade launcher with infinite ammo, I would probably just run around with the grenade launcher the whole time. It's just so much fun. And not to mention all the destructibility makes it 10 times more exciting. Because like when you're playing Call of Duty, it was like, oh, new tubing's so lame. And it was like, you know, it just kind of ruined a lot of the stuff. But in Battlefield, it just makes sense. You're like, explosives? Like, of course, everybody has explosives. Why wouldn't you have explosives? Because everything's destructible. But anyway, the grenade launcher is amazing. I feel like a lot of the medics try to go for the med packs or others or just whatever. But I highly recommend that you just check out the grenade launcher for a little bit. It takes a little getting used to in the way that it arcs and it fires, and its rate of fire and that kind of thing. But once you get it down, you can just, you know, get away with this kind of shit. Where every time someone's behind a corner and you know they're there, you know, don't run in after them, which really kind of exposes yourself. You can just sit back and Brett Favre grenades. You know, I didn't even watch this video before I started commentating on it. I just kind of cut up all this stuff and just blended them together, and I'm like, all right, we're just gonna run through this. But this is kind of nice. I kind of like this little grenade launching montage. I guess this was kind of a test. I don't know if you guys have seen my Sniper Wars series that I did a little while ago. I haven't really been sniping in a while, so that's why I kind of shied away from that, or doing another one. But I'd like to continue that when I do my Recon Gamer 101 kind of overview. I'll be doing a lot more sniping. Here's some of my favorite kills. The ones where you're the ones where you're parachuting in, and then you get to kind of mortar them from above. This is just another random. Sometimes I just put random snippets in there, like I was like, oh yeah, Batman and that guy. But this is fun. I think in this match right here, somebody on my team. I don't know why you parachute in sometimes versus like spawning to your thing. But I just sat there that one match and did that probably 5 times in a row. Every time I died, I'd just be like, spawn normally? Nope. Spawn skydiving in so I can mortar people from above. But anyway, yeah, the grenade launcher is just amazing. You really got to keep a good distance to it. I mean, you can definitely blow up people from close, but it's one of those things that you really kind of want to get into a gunfight and then just quickly whip it out and take a shot at somebody. You don't sit there and shoot it and then watch your missile where it lands. As long as you're fairly accurate with aiming, and you kind of know your distances, you can just kind of take pop shots at people and then, you know, hide or relocate, and you'll know by your hit markers how close you are to them. Like, point blank grenade launcher to the face. That would have been great if it just like hit him and then blasted him like all the way back to the other wall. Yeah, I've been also playing with this FAMAS a lot. This FAMAS is nasty. This is probably one of my favorite shots in this. I saw this and was just like, oh, that's just stupid. I wish that the kill cams in this game were just a little bit longer, so when people sit there and they watch that, they don't just see where I'm shooting from. They're like, wow, that asshole shot me through a building across the map. That's bullshit. So that they could be really mad when they spawn back in. I always enjoyed that in Call of Duty. But yeah, and don't shy away from destroying buildings. A lot of people, you know, they're just kind of like shooting at people or whatever. But if you can just take, you know, 2, maybe 3 shots at a building, you've pretty much blown up most of the building and really opened it up. So if you see spots around the map where there's enemies, like they always tend to go back to the same buildings, or they're spawning on a certain side, and your team's not really like, you know, flipping them to the other side. Don't shy away from the explosives, because you can really clear a lot of area and really open things up for the rest of your team. Yeah, some of these clips I was just like, oh, grenade kill, and then I got a couple after. Well, might as well just show a few in a row. This one went on for a while, but I'll just cut this off. And this one might be the best shot of it right here. On the run, through the door, first shot. Yeah. Anyway, this is getting down to the end. I just wanted to show you guys a bunch of quick grenade launching kills. If you guys really enjoyed this video, I could do a bunch more of these. So let me know. And I'll be back sometime soon. Have a good one, guys.